Hello friends, it's BD here from Team Allius, and I'm sorry it's been so long, but I'm finally back with another episode of my Minecraft Resource Pack series. I've had some personal stuff to deal with, and then my internet decided to die on me over the weekend, which is why I haven't really been able to put any videos for like a week or so. But anyway, today's texture was suggested by Zerby, who wanted to see some soul sand, and I decided to kill two birds with one stone, and throw in the sand texture to go with it. So stick around and see how it goes. So, starting with my most successful attempt at the sand texture, I tried this one many times and I just wasn't feeling any of them. You can see I keep drawing lines and undoing them. I tried to make the texture tile diagonally instead of straight like my previous textures, so I draw a wiggly line from one corner to the other and then use the offset tool to make sure that they line up. The idea was to create ripples in the sand like those you would see in a desert. Then I used various different brushes to add some grainy textures, making the effect more obvious near the lines and then fading them out. After that, I start messing around with the lighting on the lines. I didn't want them to be flat, but I couldn't quite get them right and kept undoing and changing them. I added specks around the whole texture for some extra detail and variety, and then made a new layer set to multiply and then filled it with a sandy yellow colour. Finishing off with some subtle highlights and final touches before moving on to the soul sand texture. I used the sand texture but changed the yellow layer to a brown colour, and then on a new layer I took a lighter brown and drew some spooky faces. I made sure to put each face on a different layer so that I could move them around until I was happy with the layout. Then I went and added some shading on the first face as I wanted to give the illusion that it's floating over the other ones. After that, I used the offset tool to make sure that they tiled correctly and fixed up any areas that didn't look right. Now that we're done, let's see how they look in game. Overall, I still feel like I could have done a better job with these. I'd already tried the sand texture several times before, and no matter what I did, I just couldn't get it looking how I wanted it to. But they fit in with the rest of the textures though, which is a plus. I might might go back and change the faces on the soul sand, as I'm not really sure how I feel about the gap or the way they tile, but looking at them in the nether, I do like how they turned out. I'm really happy with that shading effect too. Maybe if I was to look into animating textures or something, I could make it look like a ghostly floating face or something. With that said, there's no obvious mistakes or tiling errors, and the sand texture looks pretty neat here in the desert. It looks right at home with the dirt and stone I've done already as well. I'm sure the soul sand would look great once I've done netherrack too, so while these may not be my best work, I can't really complain about how they turned out in the end. Anyway, that's it for now. Be sure to let me know what you think by leaving a comment below. You're also welcome to request a texture, but I'm only doing block textures at the moment, so swords, tools and other stuff will come along after the blocks folder's filled out. You can also like and share this video, and if you want to stay up to date with this series, please subscribe to the Team Allius YouTube channel so you don't miss any future episodes. But until next time, take care, bye!